TikTok is trialing a new feature to make all video posts shoppable. According to payments, using advanced technology, TikTok's new feature automatically identifies objects in a video and prompts viewers to find similar items on TikTok Shop. The new feature, now being tested, aims to address these concerns by linking products to regular users' posts without the hard sell from an influencer, and is therefore designed to provide a more enjoyable experience for visitors who primarily seek entertainment. Chris, I'm going to go to you first. What do you think of TikTok making all of your videos shoppable?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be pretty harsh on this one. I think this one is dead on arrival. DOA. I don't think I give him an A for effort and creativity, but the reason I say that, it hinges on the fact that you have to have a great product catalog.
Mm.
If you don't have a great product catalog, people are going to get frustrated by this experience, even if they decide to try it out. So it feels a little like putting the cart before the horse, quite honestly, to me, Anne. And also, I think the other point I would make here, I think it could be a sign that TikTok Shop isn't working and that they're doing this to goose volume. They're just like, let's open up Pandora's box on this, see if we can get people to use it and do it. But if you don't have the product catalog, it doesn't matter. So, people are already frustrated by the lack of product catalog on TikTok Shop. I don't see how this gets any better with this idea. So I don't get it. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, that's consistent with what Bloomberg saw too, who broke the story. I mean, they were saying that they weren't seeing the exact right products that are popping up. So that kills the experience right then and there. If, you're looking for a pair of Nike sneakers and you get like a Temu $8 pair of high tops or something.
Right. It's just so frustrating. It's so disjointed. Like, and we've heard this use case before, right? Like, hey, I'm out in the world. I can scan a pair of shoes that I want to find, and then I can just have them delivered to my house. Like, much harder to make happen in reality.
Yeah.
To give everyone what they want in their estimation of what that experience should be. It never meets reality, at least not right now.
Yeah, Ben, where do you fall on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think if I was going to give this an award, I'd give it an award for the most utterly predictable headline of the year, because this is obviously going to happen. Yeah, this was the logical next step. And as soon as TikTok Shop became a thing, this is where it had to end up. And I think what we know, look, TikTok is absolutely established as a key demand generating platform. It can do a fantastic job, and we're all aware of this, the Stanley Quencher type stories where business performance has been transformed by demand creation. Looking at the data, so the team at Insider Intelligence, so Yasmin Edinburgh, who's fantastic on all things to do kind of social media and commerce, has shared latest numbers that show that TikTok is well on track next year to overtake Facebook in terms of the number of minutes of content consumed by US adults, to be the number one platform. So right. It's where the eyeballs are. It drives demand, but my thoughts are exactly where you are, Chris. It's one thing driving the demand. It's another thing being able to satisfy that demand for your own proprietary retail operation. Retail, whether that's fulfillment, logistics, availability, vendor relationships, all that's hard. It's completely unproven at the moment. So whether this route of bringing it all inside their own marketplace is the way forward versus opening up for brands to satisfy themselves, time will tell. But yeah, that's the question for me.
Yeah, I think I agree with what you both said. I think the only thing that I do feel like is important for the retailers and brands listening in the audience is the importance, yet again, of getting your item attributes in order and assigning as many attributes as you can to your products, so that when this does get to a point, because I do think that we're going to get to a point where TikTok is going to be a bigger shopping platform for people, where YouTube will be a bigger shopping platform for people, and you need to make sure that your products are searchable based on a large number of ways that people are going to be searched them, whether that's, Gen AI search that Walmart rolled out, whether that's, finding something in a video search or in a video platform like TikTok. You need to be still focused on how you're getting a handle on, how people are discovering your product with all of these marketplaces available, whether or not this is mature enough to kind of make that happen or not. I think that's something that you do need to be investing in and focusing on, because my guess is that TikTok is using some sort of visual search platform that they've built to find and identify these things. So if your product isn't searchable or findable in that way, I think that's something that could be a challenge for you going forward.
Yeah, and the other point, and I would add
Yeah.
too, is like, and the other piece is like, you got to control the experience, right, on these
Yeah.
platforms, right? Like we've going back to the firework discussions we've had in the past. Like, you know, how do you put the advertising out in such a way that if people are engaged by it, they want to shop from the post or the social media
Right.
activity, that you're keeping
Great
them
point.
in the brand.
Yep.
Because the item data is paramount for any retail experience in today's day and age. But like, that's the next level thing, right? Is you've got to control that experience. And that's why the US market's so different than China too, still to this day.